te whānau, ki te hapu. Nā, e rā tino hira tēnei. O tātou, ngā whānau hapu. Ngā tino ranga tira o Nūtiriri mai raro. O HAURAKI. Te whakapūtanga, te whakamininga. A iwi katoa. A whānau katoa. A he honore tēnei ki te noho. I runga tēnei tūru teitei o tēnei kōti hau o tātou i tēnei rā. Ai tau toko nau ka kaupapa katoa. I mihi ana ki a koe. I John. Tō moi a. Ka tū mai tēnei whare mō tātou. Hei painga mō tātou katoa. Kia kawe o mātou nei tino mahi kei roti a tātou. Kia hoki mai kia tātou te mana. Ka mātou nei tino ranga tiratanga. Kia mōhio kei konei a tātou, I runga I a tātou nei whenua tapu. Ki hei mauriora.
Kia ora. I just want to acknowledge the other rangatira, the chiefs who are not here this morning, is Kingi Taurua, the commercial landowner, with these commercial landowners here on this panel, with myself, the sheriff, and the surrogate King William III, surrogate King William IV, and surrogate to St. Patrick's Church Order of the Borough Councils and the King's Royal Revenue Collection Agency of that Crown is now adopted to this native court to commercially use by the chiefs and their hapus, their whānaus, to take from and extend from this court into the local communities and their marae. This marae native court to all marae native courts here and in the Pacific Islands. I must stress that they are one in all this Polynesian title with Moai Crown, and that memorial standing with King William III and King William IV memorial as the two official seals of this court. I want to say that the other chief is Jaymie Wikotu, or Tupi Wikotu, as the flag bearer of this extension from the Waitangi Marae King's Bench Native Court. We opened up on the 15th of April 2016 with Chief Kingi Taurua and also Hoepa Ebiha and Willie Pater to officiate the opening and legalisation of this flag, the Whakamininga 1834, extended here from that marae to this marae, to this, for the first marae to be extended up to other maraes, and the maraes in the Pacific Islands as well as our Pacific brothers are now in joint venture with this marae court. And furthermore will extend the authority. This is an official authority and entity in this country, extended to all district courts, high courts in New Zealand, in above the judge. These native judge shall extend this authority into all the borough councils under this 8-point star of St. Patrick's Church Order. They shall collect the King's Royal Revenue in this bench court, and to extend that authority into the world and all the Commonwealth countries. Our native court benchmark and the authority extending to those chiefs as well. and all our trading partners in the world. So the other one missing, if there was one I can think, there was, I'm saying that Manahi Parapara Mohini is our Justice of the Peace, and he is the native court judge and officiating our documents, Apotoro or Ratana there. And we have Bundy Waitai, head of the grand jury of the court, and he is extended to grand jury Herini Clark, and also the other grand jury members, myself as being on the grand jury as well as with Jim Wikotu grand jury, and Te Porohau Ruka as being the other grand jury. And when I say this, their titles as grand jury is they make the last decision of any of these documents and any of the authority and sovereign monarch connections to Britain, and we share the same power as the King in absence until we put and petition the King Ernest Augustus into the Westminster to continue the relationship between the natives here and the King of England. Long live the King of England, and Britain, UK, Hanover, Aotea, New Zealand, Pacific Islands, and the Commonwealth countries of the world. So I think I have covered the other rangatira, or the other grand jury court to make the decision. It works that the judge shall officiate the grand jury's decision making on any commercial matters, any Crown Corporations matters, any seizure of land with this writ warrant to seize your land back, and other lands in the world that the Crown Corporation under the Queen's Victoria Trust we shall recover or salvage in the Admiralty back into the Hapu's control and inheritance of what has been said as stolen land return. So, nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. We shall carry on with the day, the extension of the raising of the flag on the other side, but officially it ends here, and our part is done in this native court, and the other court on the other side is our title to the British ship, is our memorial to King William III and King William IV. The ship is our commercial title on the other side, which has been taken in our absence by the Crown Corporation in Wellington. The New South Wales government has mirrored itself and its Navy, the Royal New Zealand Navy, here in New Zealand as if they are the British Navy, our partner. So I say to you that the British Navy captain, or any captain on any ship which is sailing the worlds and proclaiming the land belongs to the King, shall remain the title of the King of Britain, UK, and the highest court in the world is here, extending that authority to all people in the world to invite us and lay down their arms and come in peace, harmony and love, is what our motto of this court is. To bring unity and bring our whānau hapu families back together, and to financially set into the future and release of their bondage and their capture of themselves, to be back here in front of the court and judge to protect them forevermore with this flag. Our protectorate of Britain is our protection of our financial investment interests in business around the world, We have never had that chance until now. So all the countries in the world join us today. So thank you very much. We are now finished this court hearing.
Kia ora.